Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. You know, if you think instruments are gorgeous, like at my house, we have marimbas and some guitars, whatever kind of down around us decorating. I got just the event for you. Marianne Tobes, how you doing?
I'm great, Bob.
Okay, now you normally are coming on to talk about these wonderful artists that are out there performing and playing instruments, and now you're talking about people who decorate them.
We have a lot of so many talented visual artists in our community, and a number of them have come together to help support Tidewater Arts Outreach by turning old, unused instruments into works of art.
Oh, cool. Now, somebody came by and grabbed one right out of my hand when I was trying to play it and said, we'd rather decorate it than hear you play it. So the person who doesn't quite have the talent to play it, this is their event, right?
That's right. They can take home a beautiful work of art that shows their love of music and decorate their home or their office or another place with it.
Okay, now there's three of us here to talk about it, but there's one who actually did it, and that's Cindy Caskey. How you doing?
I'm great. Thanks.
Okay, did you play this before you painted it? Before you?
What
did you do to it?
I strummed it a little. This was an old baby Martin, and it was brown. So I wanted to put some words and lyrics on it, so I spray painted it black first. So there were several steps to it: drying, processing, and I was going to paint it at first, but creativity just comes to you, and I just went with it, and I just listened to a lot of music, and I put all kinds of lyrics and notes on here, and kind of was driven by the music that I was listening to when I designed it.
Okay, now I heard a couple of the names that were on there, and I guess eclectic comes to my mind. What kind of music were you listening to?
I was listening to Nico Case, and I was listening to Neil Young, and I was listening to Jackson Browne. So different.
We're talking about a soundtrack. Just went off
yeah, yes. And it just helps everything to flow, and one part of the creativity just builds on another. So that's it.
And Marianne, that's kind of with Tyler. I mean, that's really what it's about, is it kind of letting that soundtrack go in the head, right?
And becoming involved and absorbed by the creative process. You know, when we're in that zone, when we're singing a song or painting a picture or dancing, we're in a different place. We're not thinking about our everyday cares. We're really celebrating life, I like to think. Mm-hmm. And so at Tidewater Arts Outreach, we like to get people in that zone, in that mind frame of celebrating life, no matter what their age, no matter their ability, their disability. If they could be in crisis, they could be in a nursing home, they could be a young child in a low-income situation, or a child with disabilities, or in hospital. We want to help them celebrate right where they are today through the arts.
That's cool. And I'm trying to think, okay, January 31st from 7 to 10 p.m. is going to be the event. And I was going to say, at a furniture store.
Well, it's not
but
just
it's not just a furniture store.
No.
Sean Griffey, how you doing? Some people
I'm
are
very
saying,
well, thanks.
I know him. He's the one that designed my living room. Or in this case, our TV set, by the way. You recognize it?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'll sell it back to you someday if you want to. We love it, and we get all kinds of compliments on the orange sofa. Okay, it's going to be at Decorum.
Right, it's at Decorum on 301 West 21st Street in Gunn. It is a landmark building on the corner of 21st Street and Llewellyn. We have 3 floors of incredible furnishings. It does include furniture, art.
But it's an awesome gathering space, too.
It really is.
Yes, and we have always tried to partner with not-for-profit or charity organizations and host events. We're very excited that this is the first year we'll be hosting the event that we're having on the 31st. And we're excited. The instruments speak for themselves, so to speak. But yeah.
Okay, now speaking of speaking, who wants to talk about Klaus?
Well,
come on, let's talk about him. He's not here.
I was getting ready to say Klaus and Robert are both such gracious hosts, and they really will make their venue an excellent live auction and silent auction space. We'll have jazz by the Jimmy Masters Quartet, so we're setting up a band space in one area. We'll have libations. People will be greeted with champagne. So and Klaus and Robert are helping us with designing a wonderful event that will really help our attendees know how special they are to us.
So it's not going to be between the recliners and the desk and the lamps. It's going to be kind of staged, huh?
It will definitely be staged. We've already set that in motion, and as we get closer to the event, we'll sort of make space for the hundreds of people that will be there. We have the mezzanine that overlooks part of the event, so that'll be a great place for the auction to happen. There will be a space for a silent auction. The instruments will all be on display by the various artists. Like you said, libation and hors d'oeuvres.
That's adult beverage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
All of the artists will be invited, will be in attendance, so it'll be a very creative, eclectic, fun group gathering.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. But what is the purpose of it, though?
Well, it's one of our largest fundraisers. This probably is. It's one of the 2 or 3 largest grossing events that we host all year, and it helps fund our operations. We need that funding so that we can keep our doors open and we can schedule the dozens of programs at more than 70 different congregate care settings that we schedule each month, in addition to the training and workshops that we present. So it's helping. It really puts the wind beneath our wings.
You know, I've got to say, we've only got a couple of seconds left, but I know we spend a lot of time promoting these huge events where there's 2,500 people at Chrysler Hall, or Broadway. Phantom of the Opera has been in town, but you all really take the music almost into the home and into the heart.
We like to say that the most inspiring performances don't take place in an amphitheater. And when you can make that human connection with someone, when someone has tears of joy because they thought that they've been forgotten, but you've struck a chord with them, and our artists have taken the time to find out what they're interested in, what they like to hear, and play that back to them. It's amazing. It's amazing what happens.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what else goes on in your head with that soundtrack, and getting a closer look at that guitar, because it's really cool. Thanks for everything that you guys are doing. Looking forward to January 31st from 7 to 10 at the Ghent Decorum Gathering Spot.
See you there.
Thanks. See you there.
you.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk about additional kinds of recycling besides musical instruments and see how we're doing as a region. Stay tuned.